Hello, let's do a ripple effect puzzle on Crazy Dad. I'm just going to quickly go over the rules. Um, so yeah, heavy lines indicate areas called cages from 1 to 9 cells in size. Fill each cage with unique digits counting up from 1. So for example, a 2-cell cage contains the numbers 1 and 2, and a 5-cell cage contains all the numbers from 1 to 5. If two identical numbers appear in the same row or column, at least that many cells must separate them. For example, if two 3s appear in the same column, they must be separated by at least 3 other cells that do not contain 3. Use arrow keys to navigate cells. Type numbers to fill in cells. Type space 0 or backspace to clear cells. Use shift number to mark cells. Drag or double click to select multiple cells. Okay. Let's see here, this one is only 1, so we can fill that in. That is a 1. These two ones says that and that one will not be a 1, so that will be a 1. Then that and that will not be a 1, making that a 1. Okay, then what can we do next? That is a 1, and that is a 1. That 1 makes that a 2, makes that a 1. We now know that that is a 1 because that is the only place left for 1 in this cage. Now those two can't be 1, so that will have to be a 1. That's a 1, that's a 1. Then we have 2 and 3 here. This number will need to go in one of those, and that number will need to go there. Let's see, what could we do? This 2 says that that one can't be a 2, so this will have to be a 3. That is then a 2. That is not a 2 now. So then that is not a 2, making this a 2. Because either way, wherever the 2 goes, even if it's there, which is the furthest away from this one, you still have 1, 2. So this can't be the 2, which will make this the 3. So that's the 3. This is 1 now. That is going to be 2. Okay. Let's see, what else can we do? We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. This is not a 2, it's not 3, it's not 4, it's not 1. This will have to be 5. Now that is not a 2 because of that 2, so this will have to be 2, and then this will have to be a 3. This can't be a 2 because of that, so this will have to be a 3, and this will now have to be the 2. That can't be the 2 because of that 2. This will be a 3, and that will be 2. Okay, let's see now. Here we need 2, 3, and 5. That can't be a 3 because of this one. This can't be a 3 because of that 3. So then this will have to be a 3. That can't be a 2 because of that. This will now have to be a 2. And then this is the last cell remaining, which will then have a 5. This 3 we have 1, 2, and 3. So this is the only place left for a 3, which will make that a 1 then, because of that 1 can't go there, so then this will have to be a 2. Here we have 5, so then those can't be 3, that's not a 3, that's not a 3, this will have to be a 3 now. Those are not 1s because of these 1s, and then that is not a 1 because of that, so this will have to be a 1. Then we still need 2, 4, and 5, that's not a 2 because of that. And it's not a 5 either because of that 5, so this will have to be a 4. And then we have 2 and 5 left. I don't think we could determine that right now. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that 5 tells us that will have to be a 5, and then this will have to be a 2. Okay. Then for here we have 2 and 3. That one can't be the 3 because of that 3, so it will have to be a 2, and that will be 3. Then that's not 1, that's not 1, that's not 1. This is the only place left for a 1. Then we still need 2, 3, and 4. Those two can't be 3 because of that 3. So then this will have to be a 3. And then we still have 4 and 2. Let's see, 4 and 2. Here we have a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that can't be a 4, it will have to be 2, and that's 4. There we go. We solved the first 7x7 ripple effect puzzle. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.